there was a very funny situation going on where people are ferried from other villages and brought in Apaa. So we decided as the resident of Apaa to petition the Electoral Commission to make sure the election should not go on. And fortunately, our hearing went on very well. And as I talk, we are very excited, very happy with my people from the village, because the Electoral Commission decided not to carry on the election in the area. And this is simply because there has been a lot of explanation and a lot of issues we raised on the floor of Parliament. We raised it in court, we raised it with the President, and we are saying, if you are saying this area belongs to wildlife reserve, if you are saying this is an area for forest, how come that you are evicting people at the same time you are organizing election for LC1 in this village? That means the plan is not actually about the forest, is not about the wildlife reserve, but the issue is different.
So we are very grateful that the election has been cancelled. And one other thing I want to put forward is, Apar village is not only a place that holds the gazettement area of wildlife reserve and Zoka forest reserve. We have got a bigger number of our community in Apar village, which is outside the gazetted areas.
We are here to interface with the Electoral Commission about the removal and the closure of 3 polling stations in Navitanga, which have been in existence for the last the past 6 elections. Now they are withdrawing them. Then we have also the question of one Tandeka Stephen, whom we adduced evidence that he forged his papers regarding his qualifications, O-level and A-level. We know the person in those names. We know him. He's a serving officer of the UPDF, but he used those papers. And the botched up voter update exercise, which was carried out recently. And as you see, those are the reasons we were invited to come and interface with the Electoral Commission.
Last week we met with the Minister and his team from the Ministry of Local Government, and it was clear that these villages were submitted to us legally and appropriately. Okay? These villages exist and they have people who are settling in them. Okay? But the issue, I think, was on the submissions to the Ministry of Local Government. But the submissions to Electoral Commission, they have no gaps, and we have them in our database, and we have organized elections for women there, and we shall also organize elections for LOCs tomorrow. So I wanted that one very cleared.